Hello, everyone, and welcome to Easy English Daily. I'm David.
And I'm Anna. Hey, David, quick question. What time did you wake up today?
Oh, around 7. Why?
And what did you do first?
I brushed my teeth, made coffee, checked my phone, the usual stuff.
Exactly, the usual stuff. But here's the thing. If I asked you to describe your morning in English right now, would you struggle? Would you say, I wake up, then I do breakfast?
Ha, yeah, probably. Even though I do it every single day.
Right. And that's exactly what we're fixing today, because talking about your daily routine is one of the most common conversations in English. Job interviews, making friends, small talk, it comes up everywhere. And if you can't describe your own day smoothly, you're missing out on real connection.
So today, we're breaking down daily routines step by step, with real phrases, real situations, and yes, some fun mistakes to avoid.
Stick with us for the next 20 minutes and you'll never stumble through this question again. Let's go. All right, before we dive in, let me tell you a quick story. Last week, I met someone at a coffee shop. Nice person. We started chatting, and they asked me, "So, Anna, what's a typical day like for you?"
Classic question.
Right? And I answered smoothly. I wake up around 6:30, grab a quick shower, make some coffee, and head to the studio. We chatted for 10 minutes. It felt natural, easy.
That's because you practice this stuff.
Exactly. But 5 years ago, I would have panicked. I would have said, I wake up, I do breakfast, I go work. Boring, awkward, no flow.
And that's what we're fixing today. We're going to learn how to talk about daily routines like a natural English speaker, not like a textbook.
So if you're enjoying this already, do us a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and share this with a friend who's learning English.
Seriously, it helps us make more free content like this.
All right, let's jump into the good stuff.
Okay, let's start with the most important part of the day, the morning.
Ah, yes, the morning. When your alarm goes off and you want to throw your phone across the room.
Ha, exactly. So, first thing, most people say, I wake up at 6. That's correct. But native speakers, we have so many other ways to say it.
Right. For example, I get up at 6:30. Or I'm an early bird. I rise at dawn.
Early bird. That's someone who wakes up early naturally. The opposite?
A night owl. Someone who stays up late and hates mornings.
Yes. So you can say, I'm not a morning person. I'm more of a night owl.
That sounds so much more natural than just, I don't like mornings.
Exactly. Now, here's a fun one. What do you do when your alarm rings, but you're still sleepy?
Oh, I hit the snooze button.
Hit the snooze button. Not press, not push. We say hit. I hit the snooze button 3 times this morning.
Me too. And then finally, you drag yourself out of bed.
Drag yourself. That means you move slowly, unwillingly, like, oh, I have to get up.
It's so visual, right? You can picture someone literally dragging their body out of bed.
Love it. Okay, next. You're out of bed. What do?
I head to the bathroom.
Head to, not go to. Head to sounds more natural. I head to the bathroom. I head to the kitchen.
And in the bathroom, you freshen up.
Freshen up. That's a great phrase. It means you wash your face, brush your teeth, wake yourself up.
Not just, I wash my face. You say, I freshen up. It sounds smoother.
Exactly. Now let's talk about the shower. Do you take a shower every morning?
Most days, yeah. But if I'm running late, I grab a quick shower.
Grab a quick shower. That means a fast shower, 5 minutes in and out.
Or sometimes I just skip it and shower at night instead.
Skip it. Another great phrase. Skip means you don't do it. I skip breakfast sometimes. I skip my workout.
Okay, so after the shower, you get dressed.
Yes, but here's the thing. If you're in a hurry, you don't just get dressed. You throw on some clothes.
Throw on. I love that. It's so casual. Like, I just threw on jeans and a t-shirt.
Right. It shows you didn't spend much time choosing. You just grabbed whatever.
And if you're really fancy, you might say, I put together an outfit.
Ooh, put together an outfit. That's when you actually think about what you're wearing. You match colors, you coordinate.
But most days, I just throw something on.
Same. All right now, coffee time.
Yes, the best part of the morning.
So you can say, I make a cup of coffee. That's fine. But native speakers often say, I brew some coffee.
Brew, that's the actual process of making coffee. The water goes through the grounds.
Exactly. And if you're really in a hurry, you grab a coffee on the way.
Grab a coffee. Not buy, not take. Grab. It's quick, it's convenient. I grab a coffee at Starbucks before work.
Perfect. And while the coffee is brewing, what do?
I check my phone.
Check my phone, not look at. Check. I check my messages, I check my emails, I scroll through social media.
Scroll through. That's when you just move your thumb up and down looking at posts.
Yes, I scroll through Instagram for a few minutes. Very common phrase.
Okay, so now you've had coffee, you're dressed. What about breakfast?
Ah, breakfast. Some people have a big breakfast. Others
I grab a quick bite.
grab a quick bite. That means you eat something small and fast. Maybe toast, maybe a banana.
Or if you're really rushed, you skip breakfast altogether.
Skip breakfast. And then you're hungry by 10 a.m.
Ha! Story of my life. All right, David, I think we've covered the morning pretty well.
Agreed. But before we move on, let's do a quick recap. Anna, can you give us a natural morning routine using these phrases?
Sure. Okay, here we go. I'm not a morning person, so when my alarm goes off at 6:30, I usually hit the snooze button at least twice. Then I finally drag myself out of bed and head to the bathroom to freshen up. I grab a quick shower, throw on some comfortable clothes, and head to the kitchen. I brew some coffee, and while it's brewing, I scroll through my phone for a few minutes. Then I grab a quick bite, usually just toast or fruit, and I'm out the door.
Perfect. That sounded completely natural, not robotic at all.
Thanks. And that's the goal, everyone. You want to sound natural, not like you're reading from a textbook.
All right, next big topic, getting to work.
The commute, everyone's favorite part of the day.
Yeah, right. So, how do you get to work, Anna?
I drive. It takes about 20 minutes.
Okay, so you drive to work, but we can say it differently. I commute by car, or my commute is 20 minutes.
Commute, that's the journey from home to work and back.
Exactly. And you can commute by car, by bus, by train, by bike, on foot.
Right. So I take the bus to work. I take the train. I ride my bike. I walk.
And if the traffic is bad,
Ugh, I get stuck in traffic.
Get stuck in traffic. Not just there is traffic. You say, I got stuck in traffic this morning. I was late.
Or the traffic was bumper to bumper.
Bumper to bumper. That means the cars are so close together, they're almost touching. Super slow.
Yeah, and if you're lucky and there's no traffic,
The roads are clear. I had a smooth commute today.
smooth commute. Nice. Okay, so you arrive at work. What do you say?
I get to work around 8, or I arrive at the office at 8.
And then do you clock in?
Clock in. Yes, that's when you officially start work. Some jobs have a time clock. You clock in when you arrive, clock out when you leave.
Right. But in an office job, you might just say, I start work at 8:30.
Exactly. And what's the first thing you do when you get to work?
Honestly, I grab another coffee.
Same. But after that,
I check my emails.
check my emails. Super common. And then
I go through my to-do list.
go through. That means you look at it, review it, organize it.
Yes, I go through my tasks for the day. I prioritize. I figure out what's most important.
Figure out. Another great phrase. It means you understand, you decide.
And then you dive into work.
Dive into. I love that. It means you start working with focus and energy.
Right. I dive into my first task. I get to work on my project.
Get to work on something. Not just, I work on it. You get to work on it. It sounds more active.
Okay, so now it's mid-morning. Do you take a break?
Sometimes I take a coffee break around 10.
Coffee break. Usually about 10 or 15 minutes. You chat with coworkers, stretch your legs.
Stretch your legs. That means you walk around a bit. You've been sitting, so you need to move.
Yes. And then back to work. You keep working until lunchtime.
Right. And at noon, or 12 p.m., what do?
I take my lunch break.
Take a lunch break. Not have, take. And what do you eat?
Well, sometimes I bring my lunch from home.
Bring your lunch. Pack your lunch. Very common. Usually a sandwich, salad, leftovers.
Leftovers. That's food from yesterday's dinner that you eat today.
Exactly. I bring leftovers for lunch. It saves money and it's easy.
But if you don't bring lunch,
You grab lunch somewhere. You go out for lunch. You order takeout.
grab lunch, go out for lunch, order takeout, all very natural.
And who do you eat with?
Usually my coworkers. We eat together in the break room.
Break room. That's the common area in an office where people take breaks and eat.
Right. And it's a nice time to chat, to socialize, to take your mind off work.
Take your mind off work. That means you stop thinking about work for a bit. You relax.
Exactly. And then after lunch, what happens?
The afternoon slump.
The afternoon slump. That's when you feel tired after lunch. You lose energy.
Yes. Around 2 or 3 p.m., you just want to take a nap.
Take a nap, a short sleep. Some people are lucky and can take a power nap at work.
Power nap. That's a short nap, usually 15 to 20 minutes, that gives you energy.
But most of us, we just push through.
Push through. That means you keep going even though you're tired.
Right. You power through the afternoon. You stay focused.
And then, what time do you finish work?
I finish around 5. My workday ends at 5.
Finish work, end your work day, clock out, all good options.
And then you wrap up your tasks.
Wrap up. That means you finish, you complete, you close things out.
Yes, I wrap up my work, shut down my computer, and head home.
Head home. Again, not go home, head home.
It's all about these small phrases that make you sound natural.
Exactly. All right, quick question for everyone listening. What time do you usually finish work? Leave a comment and let us know. We're curious.
Okay, so you're home from work. What now?
Honestly, I just want to crash on the couch.
Crash on the couch. That means you sit or lie down heavily because you're exhausted.
Yeah, I get home, I kick off my shoes, and I crash on the couch.
Kick off your shoes. Not take off. Kick off. It's more casual, more relaxed.
Right. And then I just veg out for a bit.
Veg out. That's such a funny phrase. It means you do nothing. You just relax, watch TV, zone out.
Zone out. That's when your mind goes blank. You're not really thinking about anything.
Yes, I zone out in front of the TV after work. My brain needs a break.
Totally. But then, at some point, you have to think about dinner.
Right. So, what do you do for dinner, David?
Well, sometimes I cook, sometimes I order food. Depends on how tired I am.
Same. If I have energy, I whip up something quick.
Whip up. I love that phrase. It means you make something quickly and easily.
Yes, I whip up a stir fry. I whip up some pasta. It takes like 20 minutes.
Perfect. But if you're too tired to cook,
I order takeout or I order delivery.
takeout, delivery, both very common. I order Thai food, I get pizza delivered.
And if you're really lazy,
You heat up leftovers in the microwave.
heat up, warm up, microwave, all good verbs.
Exactly. And then, after dinner, the fun part, the dishes.
Ugh, the dishes, the worst part of the day.
So, do you wash the dishes by hand or do you use a dishwasher?
I have a dishwasher, but sometimes I still wash them by hand. Depends on how many there are. Ah, in my dreams. All right, so after dinner and dishes, what do you do in the evening?
Well, it depends. Sometimes I watch TV, sometimes I read, sometimes I just hang out.
Hang out? That means you relax, you spend time doing nothing in particular.
Right. I hang out at home, I hang out with my family.
And if you watch TV, do you watch one episode or do you binge watch?
I binge watch. I can't just watch one episode.
Binge watch? That's when you watch multiple episodes in a row. Like I binge watched the entire season last night.
Guilty. And that's how you end up going to bed at midnight.
Yeah, so speaking of bed, when do you usually wind down? Wind down. That's when you start to relax and prepare for sleep. Right. I wind down around 9 or 10. I turn off screens. I